What's up, guys? Carlos, just me here, and this is the gaming news for the week. Let's get started. It's going to be in two parts, just to make up for lost time. You guys don't care. Let's just go. Gio?
So, who's excited for Horizon Zero Dawn coming out this year? Well, apparently you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer since it's now coming out until 2022, which it's not really that surprising to be honest. Um, I think based on the last gameplay review that they showed, people were saying how it looked the same as the previous game, especially since it's coming out for PS4 and PS5. And the same thing happened for God of War. So basically, two of the bigger publishing games for PlayStation got pushed back till 2022. So then the real question is PlayStation 5 even worth it in 2021? The only big game that came out this year, I guess, is Ratchet and Clank. Um, but yeah, I think it's not worth it at the moment. We might as well just
You're
wait for
telling me
2022.
I have to wait another year for God of War.
Yeah. So the next piece of news is PlayStation 5 has a new beta. It will basically allow for SSD compatibility, well, additional SSD compatibility. So, for example, now you will be able to connect the M2 SSD um, into the system itself. The benefits of M2 SSDs is that they're definitely faster than hard drives, and the latency is lower than your traditional hard drive. So, I mean, it's good because you get to expand your SSD. The confusing part is that Sony isn't really giving clarification on what SSDs are fully compatible with the PlayStation. Um, and they're not really showing you how to connect the SSDs to the PlayStation. So it seems like depending on how you have to connect the SSD, you could maybe void your warranty depending on what component you might need to open.
Just break the thing.
So kind of sounds like a trap if it voids warranties.
So, due to a lawsuit filed by the state of California versus Blizzard, pretty much, if you don't know, it's pretty much all over the place. But they're trying to file a lawsuit of misconduct towards women, people that are working at Blizzard in general, Activision Blizzard, whatever. So the employees walked out of work on Wednesday this week, which is probably next week, depending on when I upload the video. But they pretty much are demanding change in the company's culture because if you don't know, it's really bad. The company culture for Blizzard, um, on reports from people, it's just not a fun place to work at, especially for women. Apparently, based on, I mean, I'm not saying they're lying, but I'm just saying, based on what people have talked about, and a lot of work has been stopped, and several gaming peers, whether it's in the same company or whether ex employees or even the I think CEO of the company spoke and said like he's sorry for not doing the best that he can. So a lot of people on Twitter have talked about their opinion with their opinions of Blizzard and how they handle things, and a lot of people are giving support as well to companies that are trying to make a change for the gaming scene, whether it's like I'm assuming whether it's playing, creating, or managing, right? So
Mhm.
these peers have signal boosted uh, said Walkout on Twitter, mostly Twitter. Others have been donating to organizations listed by people that they did the walkout, and those companies, if you do want to donate to them, you can. I'm going to list them and probably going to put them on the screen. But they are Black Girls Who Code, Futures Without Violence, Women in Animation, Girls Who Code. Oh wait, no, I said that twice, I think. And then Women in Games International. So if you do want to donate or check them out, or just get informed, because we all like video games, but it's kind of, at least for me, kind of shitty when you're playing a game or supporting a company that isn't really supporting the people making it. It's kind of like shitty. So if you're interested, look at those charities or just look at, if you have a Twitter, check for yourself and see, read those like Twitter comments or whatever. Yeah, hopefully things change. Not just for people in that industry, but in any industry. Um, hopefully change is done for the better. Halo Infinite gameplay has been shown 2 days ago as of recording, which is probably longer. But 343 Industries put on a stream today, as in 2 days ago, going over the technical preview that people will be able to play as Halo Insiders. What that exactly is, I'm not sure because I'm an insider, so I don't get to know. I'm not cool, so I don't get to know. I don't know if Gio is cool because I don't think he got an email, but he doesn't play on Xbox. So uh,
No, no
new
one got it.
academy. So there's a lot of new stuff, right? New academy training mode is going to be a new mode for the game. New settings available both on console and PC. So, for example, Xbox is finally going to have field of view sliders, which is pretty cool. So you have more, field of view. New map called Live Fire. They showed a little bit gameplay in that new map. It looks cool. Movement has been toned down though since Halo 5. So there's no more charge, no more ground pound, and no longer lateral boosts. Shields can be dropped though. Shields can drop a poly, polygonal energy shield. So I'm assuming there's going to be shields that give you energy, give you like a shield, which is pretty cool. And when it comes to knowing who's your enemy and who's your foe, blue edge highlights and silhouettes can be seen through walls, and enemies have somewhat similar but red glow, but they're less visible. So then when it comes to your teammates, you'll see those blue outlines or those blue highlights more often than not. But with the enemy, it's kind of like sometimes you will, but sometimes you won't. Just I guess to make it not too easy to get kills in the game.